I just made 150,000 gold in under an hour using this skeleton camp method, and you can repeat it as many times as you want. 50,000 every 15 minutes, no special skills, no PvP, completely solo. Here's exactly how to do it. First, head to any outpost and find the company representative for the faction you want to level up. I'm using the Merchant Alliance because it's the fastest for beginners, no combat required. Purchase an Emissary flag, it does cost 20,000, but you'll make that back in one run. Walk up to the faction table and vote to raise that flag. Now, you need to get to grade 5 as fast as possible. The quickest method here is lost shipment voyages. These take about 20 minutes and you'll hit grade 5 by completing just 1 or 2. If you don't have lost shipments unlocked yet, you can do regular merchant cargo runs, but it will take a bit longer, maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. Here's why grade 5 matters. At grade 5 you get a 2.5 times multiplier on everything you sell. That means the Orb of Secrets we're about to get goes from 20,000 gold to 50,000 gold. And if you're not level 15 with any faction yet, you can still do this method, but you'll only get 20,000 per run instead of 50 until you level up, so it's still worth it for beginners. Once you hit grade 5, you'll see a notification on your screen and the emissary symbol will be complete. That's when you know you're ready. Now here's the trick to doing this quick. Open your quest table on your ship, put down the tall tale called the Cursed Rogue. This tall tale is based at Plunder Outpost, which is the closest outpost to a skeleton camp in the game, and less than 1 minute sail away, making it perfect for beginners. Click on the tall tale and you'll see an option that says Dive To. Select that and your ship will dive down and load into a new server. You'll arrive directly at Plunder Outpost. When you look at your compass and face south, the skeleton camp is right there on the nearest island, so let's head over. Okay, so we've arrived at the camp. You'll see a camp tower and that's the entrance. Find the entrance and light the braziers to open it up. Head inside and you'll see a lift straight ahead. Use the lever to activate the lift and it will take you down. You can also climb the ladder on the side if you prefer, but I like to take the lift to save time. At the bottom, you'll see a glowing pedestal in the center and that's the Stargazer. Walk up and light the brazier next to it to start the constellation puzzle. The Stargazer will light up and show you 3 constellation symbols on the pedestal. You can complete them in any order. Here's how it works. Use the big light to scan the ceiling and find the constellation pattern. The stars will be glowing white dots on the cave ceiling. Once you find the constellation, use the small light to retrace the stars and draw the pattern. You need to connect each star in the right order, and if you mess up, just start over. If obstacles like rocks or pillars block your view, use the ship wheel to rotate the constellations until you see the full pattern clearly. Sometimes the constellation is behind you, so rotate the wheel all the way around if needed. Once you've completed one constellation, the pedestal will show you the next one, and you can just repeat for all 3. After all 3 are done, skeleton waves will start spawning. Now you'll face 4 waves of skeletons. Waves 1 through 3 each have about 5 to 7 regular skeletons and a keg skeleton. You'll know it's a keg skeleton because it's carrying a gunpowder barrel. Take them out carefully. I'm using throwing knives here because they're the fastest way to clear these waves. You can throw them from a distance and when the skeletons get close, the lunge attack will kill them in one hit. Here's the key strategy for keg skeletons. Aim at their legs with your gun or knives. Shoot in the legs makes them drop the keg safely, and then you can pick it up and use it against the next group of skeletons. One keg can wipe out an entire wave, so saves you tons of time. Pro tip here is to position yourself near the doorway or in a corner somewhere so the skeletons will funnel towards you, making them easy to hit and you won't get surrounded. Wave 4 is the captain and his crew. Focus on the captain first and clean up the rest. Once they're all down, you'll hear a loud sound and this vault door will open. Head into the vault, you'll see the Orb of Secrets sitting on the pedestal in the center. Grab it and let's get it back to Plunder Outpost to cash in. Once you have the orb, head back to the ship, climb the ladder or take the lift back up, exit the camp and sail back to Plunder Outpost. When you dock at Plunder, give the orb to the Merchant Alliance representative and 50,000 gold just like that. Check out your gold counter in the top right. That's more gold than most beginners will make in 2 hours of regular voyages, and you just did it in under 15 minutes. Now here's the best part. We can repeat this method as many times as you want all day long. Head back to the ship and sail away from Plunder Outpost. You need to get at least 1 tile away, that's 1 square on your map. If you try to put the tall tale down too close, the game will block you with an error message that says you're already at this location. I'll show you what that looks like on the screen. So sail at least 1 full tile away, and once you're far enough away, open your quest table again, put down the Cursed Rogue tall tale and select Dive To. You'll load into a brand new server and you can repeat step 2 again and again. That's 50,000 every 15 to 20 minutes all day long if you want. If you're finding this helpful so far, do me a favour, hit that like button right now. It helps the algorithm show this guide to more beginners like you, and I really appreciate it. So let's talk results. How much gold can you actually expect to make? Each run I completed gave me 50,000 per voyage. As a beginner doing this for the first time, you should realistically expect 15 to 20 minutes per run. That means you can comfortably do 3 runs in an hour, which nets you about 150,000 gold. Compare that to regular voyages. Most beginner methods like merchant cargo runs or gold hoarder riddles pay about 30 to 50,000 an hour, so you're literally making 3 times more gold with this method. And there's zero PvP risk because you're diving to a fresh server every time. Once you get more confident with the constellation puzzle and the waves, you can easily push this to 4 or even 5 runs an hour, so that's about 200 to 250,000 per hour. This is hands down the best beginner gold farm in Sea of Thieves right now. If this guide helped you make your first big chunk of gold, let me know in the comments. Did you beat 150,000 in your first hour? What emissary flag did you use? I read every single comment and I'll reply to everyone in the first 24 hours, so drop your results below. If you want more beginner friendly guides like this, no PvP, solo friendly and easy gold, smash that subscribe button. I post new Sea of Thieves guides every week specifically for new players. And if you're wondering what the best merchant voyages are to get that grade 5 faster, check this video out next. I break down exactly which voyages give you the most value. It's on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy sailing.